Good morning. It is sunny and bright and windy. Fire weather warning. I thought it said windy a second ago. So it's supposed to warm up a little bit more, but for now it's 47, which is fine. I like the fact that the sun's out, so I'm taking a look at all the things that I picked up yesterday at Dollar Tree. And these are not the correct size batteries. What I think I need to do is just put one of the batteries, focus, somewhere in my wallet, because these are different size. So I think I'm just gonna not open this and exchange that, see if they do have the same size battery. But probably over the weekend, I'm not gonna run back out there today. So I'm going to do my to-do list and get my day started, get my coffee, all of that, and see what I need to do today. I think what I am going to do today is, well, I know this work was created for me, but I have to wash the dog cushions from the living room because a cat decided to vomiteer all over them. And since I'm going to be doing that, I'm going to also throw the purple shower curtain, the fabric one, and then swap out the one that I just picked up yesterday and put on the new shower head. So I just need some of that white tape for, that goes around the grooves, which I know I have in a little box over the stove in the kitchen. So I don't think I need anything else. If I need a wrench, I have that too. And I don't know if anyone has noticed, but anything that gets repaired in this house is done by me. My husband is, we joke about this, but I think it's probably quite apropos. I'm the brains, he's the brawn. So anything that requires measurements or anything like that, I'm the one who does that. But if I need to move a pile of rocks, that would be him. Which is good, because that means that there's a happy balance in the relationship. So I'm going to get my to-do list done and grab my coffee. And I think I really need to eat something for breakfast, because the last several days I haven't been eating breakfast, just drinking my coffee. And that's just not enough. And then by lunchtime I'm ready to eat my elbow. I'm so hungry. So I'm going to see if maybe I can cut up my cantaloupe and have some of that. Although cantaloupe and coffee, not exactly a good combination. So maybe I'll check to see what flavor oatmeals we have. I know I have peaches, canned peaches in the refrigerator that I opened, so I could put that in mind, but I don't think I have any more peach flavored oatmeal. And it's on my list of things. And I've been slowly crossing stuff off, which I crossed off a whole bunch more. But I think what I'm going to do, because I only have a couple of little things left on each one, I'm just going to incorporate them into one and update it. Oh, my sister's birthday's on Saturday. I have an idea what to get for her. I think they're coming back today from the Cape. So, we'll see. Alright, I'll check in with you in a few. I have my coffee. I've already drank some because I needed to carry it into my office and it was tippy top. So, this mug fits a 12 and an 8-ounce coffee in it with a little bit of room for cream. I did notice that the liquid level there's a variation from day to day. Anyway, so I'm going to try this K Nourish bar. It's multi-grain blend with quinoa, cranberry, almond. I'm going to ignore you, Mushy, because you've been outside. She's in heat, so she's like weirdo. Yeah. Yep. So, 1 bar is a serving, 170 calories, 50 from fat. And, yeah, I don't know. Polly must have come home with it. Oh, and if I haven't already confessed this, I am an atrocious speller. So if you see my lists and they have spelling errors, I'm okay with it. Because I figure it this way. I have an irritating chihuahua standing behind me talking to me. Come here, Mush. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Okay, there you go. Mommy, too close. Okay, all right. So yes, I am a terrible speller. I think in part, and this is my theory only, because we came here when I was 10 and a half. We came to the States when I was 10 and a half. I didn't speak any English. I learned English from school here, and mostly over the course of a summer, because we came here. May 17th is going to be our 35th anniversary. So you just did the math, you know how old I am. So I think what might have happened is I missed that pivotal time frame when a child learns to spell in school. So, you know what? I'm okay with it. Most people forgive me if I misspell something, if I'm writing correspondence, you know, email, anything like that. Obviously, I spell check everything. But when it's handwritten stuff like this, I'm not going to fret over a misspelling on my to-do list, but wanted to give you a heads up that I am aware of it. Vacuum, definitely. Somebody pointed out, and I don't mind that somebody points it out. I just think it's cute. It's funny. I mean, I can't be good or great at everything I try. I have to have some faults. Everybody has faults. My fault, one of my faults, I have many, don't worry. It's not the only one, is I'm an atrocious speller. But hopefully I make up for my shortcomings in the spelling department elsewhere. So anyway, so I'm going to have this K-Nourish bar, cranberry, almond. I'll let you know what I think of it. And I think she just wanted to be held. You want it to be held, Mushki? No? Just like, don't put the camera in my face, Mommy. What do you think you are? Paparazzi? She's staring at me and crying. I know you want to go outside, but since the wind almost knocked me off my feet, what do you think it's going to do to you? You're going to be airborne. You're going to be a flying Chi-Chi. Okay, I'm going to go enjoy my coffee and my Kinder. She's just staring at me, shivering. Oh, do you want a blanket? I mean, do you want a little sweater? Maybe I'll go put her sweater on, because it is very, very bitter windy. And I did not leave the girls open. I did check on them and gave them fresh food and water. No eggies yet, but... And I think I've been hearing that at least one brave chick use a water bottle because I'm refusing to fill up that dish anymore because they just stand and poo in it. So I'm hoping that they catch on, and the smart ones will teach the slower ones where to get the water from. Alright, be right back. I have to admit, I genuinely enjoyed this K-Nourish bar. 8 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber. It's not diet by any means, because it's like the content of the calories of a yogurt, but it is by far more substantial. I will do a proper review on my blog. I did take some pictures because it was just so beautiful inside when I opened it. So it's 170 calories, 50 from fat, total grams of fat 6, saturated 1.5, 0 trans fats, polyunsaturated 1.5, monosaturated 2.5, 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 135 sodium. That's relatively low for those of you who know or check the content of your prepackaged foods for sodium. 100 milligrams of potassium, total carbs 23 grams, 5 grams of fiber, 11 sugars, 8 protein. This is vitamin A, C, calcium, iron, D, E, K, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, vitamin B12, 80% of daily. That's pretty good. Zinc, and yeah, this is all based on a 2,000 calorie a day diet. So I really enjoyed this. So I might have to pick some up next time they're on special. So it's multi-grain blend with quinoa. And to be honest, quinoa itself is indistinguishable in there if you don't like quinoa. But that really filled me up. The coffee itself would have probably come pretty close, but I know that at least I got lots of nutrients already from this. And the almonds were nice sizes. They weren't, sometimes you bite into a bar and there's like giant chunk of almond and you instantaneously think it's a piece of shell. At least I do, because I had a really bad experience once. I was eating smoked oysters and I bit into it and it cracked both a top and bottom of my molars. So I have a cap on both of them, or on each one. I have a gold cap on one. Yeah, don't judge me. A white gold cap on one. It's at the back of my mouth. And porcelain on the other, because you can't put two porcelains one on top opposing to each other, because you'll crack them when you chew. Weird things you find out. And a little funny aside, I cried like a child when I was told I had to get gold crown, because all I can think of is those older women in Russia who would smile at you and then have a mouthful of gold, yellow gold teeth. And that just took me to the wrong place. But luckily my dentist was very understanding and he said, I could get you a white gold crown. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that's what I have. I know, it's silliness, but you know what? That's how life is, full of odd and peculiar things. So this was very, very nourishing. I have to agree with the name. Satisfying taste-wise. It was not overly sweet. It had a hint of sweetness, probably from dates, I would imagine, are in there. Well, let's see what's in there. You know what? There's a lot of stuff. So I will include that on my blog post, and I'll include the link to the post in the description. They figured out the water. Yay. Be like a proud mommy. So I thought I would play around with these, and these are the easy press-on nails that I got picked up at Dollar Tree yesterday. Two of them are not really sticking, probably because of the shape of my nail. The rest are sticking fine, although can't imagine I could do much with these on, so I'm just going to take them off. But it was kind of fun to play. I suppose if I really wanted to put them on, I don't know, to go out or something, I could glue these two down, but I don't want to damage my existing nails, which are, as you could see underneath. See, these are, I knew this one's not sticking. So far, the thumb ones seem to be sticking seem to be sticking the best. There's my real nail underneath, so. And I hear the chihuahua again. So not too shabby, actually. I was able to find, there were a couple that were just too large, like I could probably put these on my toenails, but I was able to find some that fit them. Worth $1 to play with. Be great, a little stocking stuffer for girls. Oh, I should tell my sister. Yeah, I think this might be really cute for like a sleepover. Really, Mushy? Shush. So I'll tell my sister about this when she gets back. Because they also had glitter and microbeads. So I just installed the new shower head, and it's the Oakbrook Collection shower head. I tossed ours out. I looked to see if it was recyclable. It was not. Super easy, no tools needed. They even had a little packet of thread seal tape, which I had my own. I had an entire one that I use around the house. So easy peasy. Stoppers, made sure I turned everything on, made sure there's no leaks. Tossed the old one, took the old shower curtain off, the one that went, I have to throw that one in, the fabric one, in the wash, and then I can put up the new one, and then the bathroom will be done. So I thought, today's going to be a long vlog, I hope you'll grab the snack and a drink. Actually, speaking of drink, I need to go make a seltzer. So I can't find my recipe book for my Cuisinart food processor, so I'm going to look one up and see if I could find a quick Italian bread recipe for my bread maker. I don't remember them off the top of my head. And each bread maker could be slightly different in the amount of stuff you can put in, depending on the basket that's in there. So I'm going to definitely look up the particular one that I have, because I thought it would be nice to have some fresh bread along with the soup tonight for dinner. And since it's been so windy, I'm sure Paulie might be a little chilled by the time he gets home. Last night, overnight, was freezing. It was below freezing. I think it was 29 or 30, so yeah, yikes. Spring, come on. Come and stay a while. I don't want winter to summer. I don't want to be like 90 degrees in a week or two. I'd like to enjoy some spring too. Alright, let me look up the recipe and then I'll go throw the bread together so it'll be nice and ready for when we're ready to eat dinner. Alright, I'm going to pop a bread in to make, and I'm just making a rustic Italian loaf. The only thing I don't have that this recipe calls for is wheat bran, which is unprocessed and coarse. So I'm going to omit it. And I'm making a 2-pound loaf, and the ingredients have to go in this particular order. So I have my paddle inside. I have room temperature water, 1.5 cups. Then 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. That's the oil part. Then 2 teaspoons of salt, sea salt. Then 1 teaspoon of granulated sugar. Then 4 cups of bread flour. And I have it right here. I'm going to have to put the camera down for a second so I don't spill it everywhere. Not too bad, it all made it in. And this is the point where you would add the wheat bran if you had it. Then last, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of dry active instant yeast, and then pop it in the bread maker and turn it on. Now I could also add sesame seeds, but I'm gonna go plain for now. Okay, I've just selected the 2-pound loaf size, and you just do it that way. Then the crust color, oh, where is it? I like it dark. So that's what the little marker is. And then French Italian for menu, which is, which one is it? Press menu button to select French Italian program. How do I know? Start, delay, need rest. Oh, French Italian's number 2. And then press start. That's it. So 4 hours later, we should have bread. And I think at some point it does beep that I could take the blades out. So I have to make sure to remember to do that, because it's easier to have it bake without the blades inside, or the blade inside. And the bread is done. It doesn't look gorgeous, but it sounds wonderful. Listen. I took the blade out early enough, so I'm gonna let it cool a little and then I will slice it. And there's our ham, our split pea and ham soup. Polly likes it thinner, and I diced up the ham and added that. So that's gonna be dinner: split pea soup with ham and a slice of fresh bread. And I have cantaloupe that I've already diced up, cleaned up for after dinner. So that's it. Well, before I say that's it for today, I made a mistake initially. You see that blob, which I have refused to throw out? I had accidentally used whole wheat flour, and whole wheat flour in Italian bread recipes don't mix well. So I'm gonna see how I can repurpose that dough. So I'll do some research after I do while the video is rendering. So there's another view of the gorgeous bread. I'll take some pictures and include a link to my blog post. Don't forget the thumbs up, it's free for you and it helps me out. And I will see you all tomorrow, which is Friday. Thanks for watching, everyone.